settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. On the return, it's Nyheim Hines. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race, and they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown. And you've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the third part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Foles. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Foles. And that one too high and incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw again. It gets it right back to Mayer. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Foles. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
From the 41, Foles. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Now back to throw. Now a hit, and Foles loses the football. It's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. To throw is Fields. Now a Fed with a catch on the crossing route. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Fields on 1st down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Fields. But it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. Deontay Hardy. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Elks continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They go play action here on first down. Toward the sideline, intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Justin Fields keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Elks get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now it's Fields. It's complete. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. A play fake, now Fields to throw. This is Smith with the ground. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. Now Fields. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Elks have got it on cruise control. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. San Juan's offense ready to get started again. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Foles. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
That one taken in by Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Foles. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Perrion Winfrey in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Throwing on 2nd and long. Foles. Open man, that's Renfro. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Back to throw here. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
They go with Jacobs, and he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 121 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. Play action. It's Fields. He's got Smith here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down. Fields now to throw. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. And this offense on third down today, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Cedric Wilson, 51 yards. And the Elks are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Foles. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Foles. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Hands it off out of the gun. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Right back to him on 1st down. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 2nd down and 3. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. 3rd and 2, Fields. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Elks continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Succop. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Back to throw again. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one a first down pickup of 8.
13.
Now back to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
A broken tackle on the run, and then just on the other side of midfield, they get to it. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
To throw again on 2nd down. Foles throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on here to punt it away. And this returnable for Hines. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle.
And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
10 more there and another first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. And now they're in the hurry-up.
On 2nd down, here's Fields.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. On play action, Fields. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
They snap it to Fields.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Second and a couple.
They'll drop to throw.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They're going to look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
He'll drop to throw.
He gets it right back to Mayer.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you off sides. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 6 catches in the wild card victory last week, and now 6 catches here and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll set up to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us 1 step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Foles toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. The kick by Carlson is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That one looks like he'll throw here.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Flushed out right. The 20. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
They'll roll him out right. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou